Alright, welcome back to Major Movies and TV, and today we're gonna be talking about the I Am Groot shorts that Marvel released on Disney Plus. It'll be a quick review because these shorts are like 5 minutes long, 4 minutes if you take away the credits. So it would be a very short review of what the shorts actually are, but I might go into what I think they could do moving forward with this idea that they have. I will say that these shorts, 4 of them, great. The first one that they put out, the Groot's First Steps, that one was alright. Not bad, but it wasn't very entertaining, or at least not for me. The other ones afterwards were entertaining to me. I thought they were really funny and they had a lot of cute moments. It was just the first one that was a little for me. But the second, third, fourth, and fifth ones were great. They pretty much amped up the cuteness for Groot and had him in some silly situations. The second episode is it was the Tiny People episode where Groot finds this tiny civilization under a rock. It starts out with him just by the way, spoilers. so if you're worried about spoiling I Am Groot, don't keep watching. I'm going straight into spoilers. It's a 3 to 4 minute short. There's only so much you could talk about non-spoiler wise. So with this, the first what happens is Groot wants to build this little castle of sticks, and he ends up doing it, but then this weird alien bird thing destroys it, and he gets upset. He's baby Groot, so he gets upset, and they actually had this funny little thing where he starts getting mad and he starts throwing a tantrum, and then it cuts, it says 36 minutes later or something, and then he's still mad throwing a tantrum, and then he just falls on the ground. That was cute. But then under a rock he finds these little people, and at first they think he's an enemy because he keeps blowing them away, and he's not respecting the fact that they're living beings. So they start shooting at him with these little laser guns, and Groot is like, oh no, I don't know what to do with this. And then he farts out a leaf, and they eat it. They're very happy because now they have leaf food. And Groot's like, oh, they like me when I give them leaves, so I'll go get them more leaves. So he goes to this bush, and he grabs a bunch more leaves in a pile, and he's running back, and he accidentally steps on their whole civilization. He doesn't kill them, but and then he's like, oh man, I just stepped on all of them, and then he just drops the leaves and covers them back up with the rock. So that was the first short, or second short, my bad. The first short, it was just him fighting with this bonsai tree that gets put in his place, and he's in a pot. It's really not that entertaining. I did not like the first one that much. I really don't want to go into it. It was alright, but it didn't do a whole lot for me. It was kind of boring. After that is the second one with the tiny people, and then the third one. So the third one is where he is something breaks into the Guardians ship, and he's trying to and there was a cute part where he's sleeping and he wakes up, and he gets waken up by the noise, and he's in his pajamas, and he's just all mad. He looks like a grumpy kid who just got woken up out of bed, and he's stomping around the place trying to figure out what's going on. And then he eventually finds out it's this goo thing, and it copies him. It turns into another Groot, and they for some reason have a dance off, and the dances were great. That whole scene of Groot dancing with himself, and then Groot eventually gets the weird shape-shifting monster to go into the space chute or whatever, and he opens the door and it flings him out into space. But the dancing part was fun. It was cute. I'm sure there could be many memes made from that part, with the dance moves. So, that's always a good thing. More memes, the better. So yeah, that was the third episode. I think it was called like Groot's Pursuit or something. That was cute. I like that one. The third one is Groot takes a bath. Groot finds like a puddle in the woods or jungle or whatever, and he takes a bath, and it's cute. He's taking a bath and he covers himself with mud, and he figures out that if he does that, he grows a bunch of leaves on him. So when he grows the leaves, he can't get out. Like he's like all puffed up, and then he starts making like different outfits out of the leaves and stuff. And then this little squirrel thing pretty much like dries out his puddle or whatever, and then so what he does is he skins the squirrel thing of his fur because the squirrel thing was laughing at him, and he wears it as a scarf at the end. So yeah, that was a cute episode. Probably my least favorite out of the 4 that I liked, but it was still fun. And then the last short was a short where he's trying to make an art project for the Guardians, and he collects like a bunch of stuff and puts it together to make like this little drawing, and he ends up blowing up a room in the ship, and it causes like a huge hole in the ground, and he's trying to fix it with tape. And then Rocket walks in, and he's like, "Oh, what's going on? Why is the room blown up?" Well, Groot's sitting there with tape trying to fix this hole in the ship, and he's like, "Oh man, like what am I gonna do?" Like, and then Groot shows him the picture, and he's like, "Oh, it's going on top of the fridge. It's so cute." He's pretty much like a dad in this episode or this short, and it's fun. But then at the end, he almost gets sucked into the hole, and Groot has to save him, so he gets mad again. But, Dad Rocket was fun. I did enjoy that. So 4 out of the 5 shorts I thought were good. The first one was a little meh, all the shorts look good. It's just, the first one I wasn't as, into as the other 4. Either way, these shorts are like 5 minutes long, so it's not a waste of time to just watch them real quick. I probably won't watch them again at all, but, they were fun. They might be fun for a kid to watch. And that gets me to my point that I want to make with this is, I think it'd be cool to have this as like an actual like TV show. Of all the Marvel shows that they're putting out, I think this could be a very good kids show for Marvel. Like Marvel doesn't have like a whole lot of kids stuff, so Baby Groot is their best option when it comes to a kids show that's in the Marvel universe. I think they could do this and just flesh out the episodes more and actually make it worth more, like make it an actual like series with like 10 to 15 minute episodes where Groot's going on an adventure or something, have the other Guardians in it for a little bit if they can, and just like have some fun with it. I think this is Marvel's best shot at making like a funny kids animated show. Have Rocket be in it a good amount, have Groot learn some lessons, because I think that's kind of what's missing, is that Groot's not really learning a whole lot, so you're not really, in the movies he's growing up, so you're like, how did he learn, like what did he do to like grow up, you haven't really seen Groot grow up, you've seen him at different stages of his life. So it would be cool to kind of see a show where he's growing up and he's learning different lessons about things. Because obviously, eventually, he's going to be older Groot. Like, he's going to be like the older version of himself. So he's going to get smarter. He's going to learn more things eventually. So it'd be a good idea to kind of show Groot growing up more and have him learn some lessons with Rocket and stuff. I feel like that'd be a fun kids show, a fun, Marvel kids show that they could do, and probably their best shot at a kids show. I think that'd be a good idea for them to do that. I feel like maybe this is like a precursor to that. I don't know why they would put out like 5 minute shorts other than to just kind of do it. And it's not gonna get them a whole lot of money, but maybe it will. I don't know, but I think I think this could possibly lead to them making an I Am Groot actual TV show where they have like 15-minute adventures. I think that'd be really cool and a really good way to give Groot, which is like a fan favorite character, some more, spotlight. And I also think that after Guardians of the Galaxy 3, as long as both Groot and Rocket make it, I think a good idea for them would be to then also make a TV series about what Rocket and Groot end up doing after the Guardians disband or whatever it is they do at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think it would be Groot to I think it would be Groot. I think it would be good to have an I Am Groot and Rocket series, Groot and Rocket or Rocket and Groot or something like that, just to have them go on their own adventures, cuz they were together before the Guardians actually were a thing. So I feel like they would go back to what they were doing, and I feel like that might be kind of entertaining. So yeah, I think they could do a lot with this. It's just I hope they do something with it. I hope they really expand on Groot and Rocket. I hope they make a series for them. That would be a Marvel series I would be really interested in. I'm not super interested in Ironheart or whatever, or Miss Marvel or anything like that. I'd be more interested in seeing series about characters that are already, kind of, given a chance to show themselves, but not really a deeper understanding of them. And that's why I liked Hawkeye, the show, for the most part, because it kind of delved deeper into Hawkeye and what he's doing. So I like that show, and I think it'd be cool to give Groot and Rocket their own show after Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But we'll see what happens. So that was my review for the I Am Groot short series. If you like the shorts, let me know in the comments below. If you got your own opinions, let me know. And so that'll be it for today. Have a good day.